What up, big time gang, and welcome back to another Tommy Big Time video. This one is the brand new Aragon Millipede EVO GMT. This is model A547, 44 millimeter case diameter, and this one was a no-brainer for me. I've supported the Aragon brand for years, and this is the first release through the Aragon brand of the Seiko NH34 GMT 24 jewel automatic movement. And for me, it was a no-brainer. It's a new millipede. The first time this design has been launched. This is the first time the NH34 has been used in an Aragon. And if you don't know, the Seiko NH34 is a Seiko automatic movement offered to micro brands. Before this brand or this movement was not available for micro brands to use. And so now that it is, it was a no-brainer for me to pull the trigger and get this watch. So quick dimensions on it. It is 44 millimeter case diameter, 49 millimeter with this unique lug to lug. So this is a donut shaped case with these really different lugs just popping out of the case on either side. You've got a 22 millimeter lug width. So any 22 millimeter strap will snap right into here. I haven't looked at the spring bars yet to see what they look like. If they're the thicker Seiko type spring bars or what they are. And then we've got 14 millimeters thick from top to bottom, 14 millimeters. Now, you know, Wing Liang does great on his designs, and this is a sapphire crystal as well. So you're getting a sapphire crystal with this watch. I just took off the plastic cover over the crystal. I opted for the beautiful blue dial. Blue is my color. And I just thought the blue really popped. I think the options were black, purple, and blue. So I went with the blue. We will unwrap it and get it on the wrist. But I wanted to show you guys the initial, unveiling of the watch. This is all stainless steel, just covered in blue plastic. You've got the stamped Aragon clasp with a push button deployment. And then you've got the scissor clasp with the locking mechanism as well. And then you've got the exhibition case back showing off that blue Aragon rotor with that NH34 in there. So you see it there. You see the Seiko NH34 24 jewel Japanese movement. 200 meter water resist. Stainless steel case and bracelet, screw down crown, and then you can obviously see that GMT hand right away. So you've got the three normal hands as if it was an NH35 with the date at 3 o'clock, but then you've got that fourth hand, the GMT hand there. This is a collar GMT, not a true GMT. I could care either way because I don't use the GMT as it's intended to be used because I don't travel very much. And when I do, I have a smartphone. So this is simply just to have the initial Aragon launch of this movement. I had to have it. And the new Millipede. Millipede is one of my favorite of the Aragon line. So had to have this new one in my collection. And there you go. Great loom. Now it appears though the GMT hand doesn't have any loom, but the second, minute, hour hand all do, and then the indices is do, all 12 of them, and then the GMT hand you can see is right on top of an indice, and that's why you can't see that one at the 1 o'clock. The GMT hand is right over it, and you see that's what I was talking about. It was right over that 1 o'clock hand, but great looking watch. when we come back, I'll have it on the wrist. Quick wrist check. I'm wearing the Zalos crystallized titanium dial in blue. Really love this watch. But anyway, stay tuned. I will have the sizing on the wrist, and then I will also do the sizing at the very end. Since this is a new bracelet, if you want to see that, stay tuned. All right, it's sizing on the wrist. There it is. And just a FYI for all of you, if you do not have a great assortment of Allen keys, you may have trouble sizing this one. I had to pull out my toolboxes and find something that worked. And what ended up working for me is this splined screwdriver, and the splined bit set as well is the other part I used. But so out of everything I had, all my hex keys, all that stuff, nothing fit. And so you see there the design. I went after it and tried, but nothing fit. The watch fits great on the wrist, but sizing it was a little frustrating for me because I couldn't find the right tool. Now, this is a hackable and windable movement, automatic. Setting, one click out, you have the quick adjust date, and then you have the quick adjust GMT hand. You see there. Now it is 1:35 here, so I'm going to set this to 13, and then I'm going to pull the hand all the way out. Well, you know what? Let's start over. So now we're at 1:35, and then I'm going to move the GMT hand, oh, wrong way, to 13, so that I know it's 1300 hours and it's 1:35. There's no need for a second time zone for me, and just that simple. Now I have it in military time and regular standard 12-hour time. And you've got the chaptering with the 24-hour indicators on there, so you know your military time on the GMT hand. So anyways, it's a beautiful watch. Love it. I've got to wear it and see how I feel once it's been on the wrist for a few days. I'd say the bracelet is definitely more comfortable than the original Millipede because you don't have those big screws sticking into your wrist. So, and a donut shape. It's a cool looking design. I got to get used to it, but I dig it. Initial impressions are awesome. The only thing that I say is a drawback is sizing it. So if Wing offers a tool and you're buying this watch, I definitely suggest you buy the tool, unless you have a great assortment of Allen keys. But on that note, thank you for watching. Stay tuned if you want to see the sizing. I cut in and out because it was a struggle, but you can see some of that. You can see the unwrapping. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. Turn the bell notification to all. If you'd like to join the membership squad, please consider doing so. This helps support the channel and help growth. Much love to you all. God bless. All right, so if you stuck around to the end, greatly appreciate you. I am going to remove all the plastic from this bad boy. And then we will size it. I have no idea what the sizing is going to look like. I'm pretty sure they're screws. And it's like they're Allen wrench or hex head. So I actually think I have a tool from Aragon for this. There we go. Aragon wraps the watch is great, but the plastic they use comes off easily. Not like some brands where I sit here and struggle for 10 minutes to get the plastic off. I hate that. So I've always liked the way Aragon's plastic does peel off pretty easy. Makes it less of a nightmare, especially when shooting a video. I like to show you guys the actual plastic coming off. And there we go. All plastic is off. I already took the case back and the dial covers off. And it appears as though they're just hex heads. So that should be a pretty simple removal as long as I have the hex head tool. Let's get it on the wrist and see how many we have to remove. So we are looking at 1, maybe 2. Yeah, probably 2. And then this clasp also has 3 positions of micro adjust as well, which is a perk. Okay, let me try to find my tools and then we'll get back at it. So if I missed a memo, my bad. But holy moly, going through trying to figure out what hex head this was, pain in the booty. My tool for another Aragon watch does not fit this one. This was from, I can't even remember, but too small. It just spins right in there. So I looked for that. I found that, thought that would work, didn't work. But I found 2 tools that will work. And so I'm doing it this way because it's all I got. It's either this or nothing. But if I miss a disclaimer, Mr. Wing, we need to know these things beforehand. I would have bought the tool if you offered one. I don't know if you do or not. I didn't look into it yet. But just so you guys know, if you just bought this watch, if you don't have a good set of Allen keys, you're going to need a special tool for this watch, for sure. Okay, so there's one link removed. What a unique looking design. Look at that. And then we're going to put this one back together. So definitely not my favorite bracelet design. I'll tell you that much right now. Okay, that's tight. Let's see if it fits. Like a glove. One link. I might have to do a micro adjustment or 2, but we're good. Aragon Millipede EVO GMT.